everybody, it's Paige. Long time no see. I feel like it has been forever since I've just sat down in front of a camera and filmed a video. Like, I feel like it's been weeks, and maybe it has, I don't even know. But as you can tell, we have new hair. It's not perfect. I did it myself. We had some ups and some downs, some, you know, feeling confident moments and some crying on the bathroom floor moments, but I think we're okay. We're okay now. So my hair will probably kind of change here and there over the next couple weeks as I try to adjust it to how I envisioned, but it was time to sit down and film a video. I have not been able to film a video on camera because my hair has looked so crazy, so that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna be answering some questions that you guys had for me over on Instagram relating to social media, having this be my full-time job, all of that. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I don't feel the best. I have a little bit of a headache still. I've had a bit of a migraine for the last 2 days, and I still don't feel 100%, but I feel good enough to film a video, so I wanted to take this opportunity to do so. In case you guys are wondering about my outfit, because why wouldn't you? Just kidding. This is called a Catalina, and it's kind of like a comfy or a cozy, you know, those like big oversized like blanket sweatshirt type things. That's what I have on, and this is just, it's so comfy. I literally live in it. Jarvis got me this for Christmas, like 2020. But I think I'm gonna go change because it's pretty hot in here, and under all the lights and everything, I didn't think this went through, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be trying out some new makeup while I answer these questions. Let me get the questions pulled up on my phone really quick. So I asked you guys, what questions do you have about social media as a career? And I got quite a few responses, so I'm gonna answer as many as I can. I'll keep everything anonymous just in case, but let's go ahead and dive in. We're actually going to be trying out some new makeup, like I said, so we're going to use the Professional Light Primer. I've had this for a while, but I have not used it yet. I really enjoy the original Professional, but we'll see how the light one goes. I'll probably focus more on the questions rather than explain what I'm using, what I'm doing, but everything that I use will be linked down below in the description box in case you're interested. These questions are going to be kind of all over the place, but we're starting off strong with a good one. It says, how does getting paid work? Like, who actually signs your paycheck? So as a content creator on YouTube, we get paid once a month, and our paycheck actually comes from Google. Google owns YouTube, and although I get paid by posting videos on YouTube, Google is the one who signs my paycheck, I guess. The next question is, do you use an Instagram post scheduler? And the answer is no. I actually feel like I need to step up my game as far as Instagram goes. I have just kind of not really cared too much about Instagram the last like year or so, and I really want to try to get back into using it and having fun with it. I just find that, I don't know, I love going on Instagram and spending my time on there looking at other people's posts, but I just never post photos. But I've been recently posting reels on Instagram, which has been a lot of fun. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, my username is Miss Paige Koren. I will have it here on the screen. It's the same as TikTok and Twitter. I literally never use Twitter, so you really don't have to follow me on Twitter. But Instagram and TikTok, feel free to follow me. I plan on posting a lot more content over there. I want to post more on stories and just like, you know, in general. So go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Next, I'm going in with a combination of the Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation and the Ofra Liquid Highlighter. This is the Starlit Highlighter in the shade Monroe. This stuff is incredible. You guys can use code PAIGE for 20% off. You need it. I'm gonna mix them on the back of my hand here and then apply it with a sponge. I haven't done my makeup with this hair yet, so hopefully I look okay We'll see. But anyway, the next question is, what video editor do you use? So I used to use iMovie. I used iMovie for several years, and then I think it was 2019 I switched over to Final Cut Pro, and that's what I've been using ever since. I have a Mac laptop. I have a MacBook Pro, and I decided to make the investment into Final Cut Pro. It was pretty expensive. It's like $300, but you get a lifetime license and you don't have to pay monthly. You just pay it once and you have it forever, as opposed to some other movie editors that I know, like, you can't just outright buy it. You just have to pay monthly. I don't have an example off the top of my head, but I love Final Cut Pro. I find that it's really easy to use, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you are interested in upgrading from iMovie, but iMovie still has pretty much everything that at least I would need, so I would say it's not a necessity from the beginning, but it definitely has made things a bit easier. Next, I'm gonna try out this concealer from Benefit. This is the Boing Under Eye Concealer. I think I'm gonna go in with Nectarine. I have two shades. I'll actually swatch them and then see, but I've had these again for a while, but I have not been trying out new makeup recently. Like, since December, basically since we left our apartment, I have rarely tried anything new besides like the new Mani MUA collection, some Jaclyn Cosmetics products, but today we are changing that. So one of these is super yellow and the other one is super pink. So I think I'm gonna just mix them. I'll just do like a dot of both. So we'll see how this goes. The next question is, what camera do I use? I use the Canon G7X Mark II. I bought this camera in like the very beginning of 2019. So I've had it for 2019, 2020, 2021, over 3 years, 3.5 years now, and it has not failed me yet. I definitely want to upgrade my camera soon, but cameras are really expensive. I know they have the Mark III out now, which is like the newer version of the camera that I have. It's a very good like vlog style camera, but I use it for my vlogs and my sit down videos. I just flip up my little viewfinder screen over the camera, and that's kind of what I use as a monitor. I would love to have a more professional setup, but it's just not, it's not gonna happen right away, but maybe eventually. But I love the G7X. I think it's a great camera and I would totally recommend it. Next, I'm going in with a little bit of this Nakia Joy Cosmetics powder. I love this powder. It smells like vanilla. It's incredible. You guys need to check this out. It's called the, I don't even know, Velvet Finishing Powder. It's so good. I'm just taking a little bit on my small powder brush, and I'm going to dust this under my under eye area and kind of the rest of my face. The next question is a really good one. This one says, how do you handle time management as your own boss and work-life balance? So it's definitely difficult. It's extremely difficult to be your own boss and set expectations for yourself and balance that with just like living your life, especially when you're content creating and doing like lifestyle content, which I've been doing a lot more recently. It's hard to, you know, say, okay, today I'm going to live my life, do the things I need to do, but also record it so that I can use it for work. And then it's like I basically spent the whole day working, and then, you know, it's definitely a balance. I have not perfected it. There's some times where I work too much and I get a little bit burnt out for a day or two, and I'm like, I just want to sit and do nothing, especially because I don't really hold myself to a schedule, so I don't necessarily have like weekends. You know, I don't work Monday through Friday, which maybe I should, and maybe, you know, that's something that I would be willing to try, but you know, I'm kind of learning as I go. I've been doing this for a while and I still don't have it, you know, set in stone, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. As my life changes, my schedule changes, my needs change, all of that. So it's a lot, but you know, you just have to keep in mind that it's a lot and not be too hard on yourself about it. This powder is so good, you guys. Like, literally, you need this. It's so good. So I totally was not recording when I applied my bronzer, but I tried out this one from Catrice. This is the Sun Lover Glow Bronzing Powder in the shade Sun-Kissed Bronze. This looks beautiful. It's like a baked kind of marbled bronzer. There's a little bit of a glow to it. I love this. This is stunning. Thank you, Catrice. They sent over a PR package like a month or so ago, and this is my first time trying this out. This is definitely going in my everyday makeup drawer for this summer. This next question is a really good question, and I feel like if you don't post content on YouTube, you may not know this, but the question is, does your income fluctuate a lot each month, and how do you manage that? So the answer is, it probably fluctuates more than you think. It fluctuates a lot. I never know how much money I'm gonna make in a month, and like I said, I only get paid once a month, and at least from YouTube, you know, I have multiple streams of income because I have, you know, affiliate codes, YouTube, the occasional sponsorship. But talking about YouTube, I get paid once a month, and there's so many factors that go into how much you get paid. You know, it has to do with the time of year, the state of the economy, the type of content you're posting, how often you're posting, how many views your video is getting, or your videos are getting, and there's a lot that goes into it, and I don't think anybody truly understands the entirety of the YouTube algorithm. You know, we hear things as content creators, we're like, oh, like, you know, if you try to deviate from your niche too much, YouTube's not going to push your video, and that's going to affect your next video, and it's going to perform worse, and so on. I don't know how much of that is real. I don't know if that's speculation, but there's a lot that goes into it, and usually, at least for me, the holiday season is a much better time for making money. My channel performs so much better. I make more money during the holidays, and that's because the money I make is basically a cut of what advertisers pay YouTube to play their ads on YouTube videos. So when you guys watch ads on YouTube, or you skip through an ad on a YouTube video, the person that video is playing on, the person's video that the ad is playing on, makes a portion of what the advertiser paid to have that ad there. And it's interesting because YouTube actually takes a portion of what the advertisers pay. So I only make about half of what the advertiser pays YouTube. So YouTube makes just as much money as I do from my videos, and it's interesting. I think they've like kind of changed the percentage that they take over the last few years. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. So I make, I think it's about half of what the advertiser is paying to YouTube. So YouTube keeps half, I get half. But yeah, it all depends on so many factors. During November and December, you are in the final quarter of the year. You have brands paying a lot of money to have their products advertised on YouTube because it's the holidays, it's spending time, people get bonuses, and you know, a lot of people just have more money during the holidays, or they save up money for the holidays, and so when advertisers pay more, I make more. So it's kind of like, you never know what's gonna happen, and luckily I live in, you know, with my boyfriend, and we both have our own jobs, so we have a 2-income household, and that makes it a lot easier for me to manage my unpredictable income, because he has like a regular job where he's salaried, he makes, you know, the same amount every 2 weeks or whatever it is, so it definitely makes it more manageable because we do share our expenses and things, but it is a little bit scary at times as well. Next, I'm going to use a palette that I have had for a while now, and I have not used it This is from Patrick Ta. This is the Major Dimension Volume 2, or whatever it's called. Major Dimension 2 eyeshadow palette. This is the more like rosy one. It's, oh, so pretty, and I love the first Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. Actually, do I have it here? Oh no, I don't have it here anymore. It's over there. But it's a lot more neutral than this one. This one has more rosy, kind of like pinky berry tones, so that's what we're going to use today. I'm going to zoom you guys in. So the next question is, what do you do for motivation when it seems like no one's interested in your posts? And first I want to say, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have felt that feeling many times. I still feel that feeling all the time, and something that I have learned is it's better to focus on, not just for positive mindset, but it's better to focus on what people like and why people like it, as opposed to why they don't like something or what they don't like. So it's good to know, like, you know, for example, for me, I've been diversifying my YouTube videos a lot recently. I've been posting vlogs and lifestyle content. I've been posting book content. I've been posting some cooking type stuff, as well as makeup, and not everybody's going to be interested in all of that, and that's perfectly fine. You know, I've come to the point where I want to continue to make content that I love, and I used to only want to make makeup videos, and all I would watch was makeup videos. And as times go on, as I get older and I change and my interests change, I kind of started changing the content that I was watching, and I started watching more vlogs and lifestyle content, and it made me want to post vlogs and lifestyle content. And so it is very discouraging when you're like so excited about, you know, posting about the books you read this month, and then your video performs very poorly compared to, say, a makeup video or like a declutter, and you know, it's very discouraging, and you're like, well, why didn't, you know, like, that sucks, like, nobody cares about what I have to say. Like, it feels bad when you feel good about something and then you don't get the response that you expect. And instead of focusing on like, oh, well, I guess I can't post book content anymore because nobody likes it, like, no, figure out how to incorporate it into your channel. Figure out what people liked about the video, the people that did watch the video. What did they like about it? Did they like it because it was a vlog and you went to the bookstore and, you know, went shopping? Was it a book haul? Was it, you know, giving book recommendations? Like, what did the people that watched it like about it? And then continue with that, as opposed to focusing on what people didn't like. I hope that makes sense. I feel like it's kind of a complicated answer, but you know, you just gotta keep going, keep adapting, and don't post stuff if you don't want to post it. Like, if you feel like you only get likes or views when you post a certain type of content and you don't like posting that type of content, then don't. Like, my declutter videos do really well. People love to see my makeup collection. They love watching me do declutters. Well, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people do. Those videos tend to get more views, and I love filming those videos. I love watching those videos. So that shows in the content that you're making. If you love something and you are having a good time doing that, people are gonna see that and they're gonna enjoy watching somebody do what they love. They're not gonna have fun if I'm like, oh, this is so stupid, like, I don't want to do this, like why am I doing, like, you're not gonna want to watch that. Like, who wants to watch that? So you just got to keep going, keep adapting, kind of post different types of content until something works out for you. Keep posting, say, you know, full makeup looks, post swatch videos, post recommendations videos, post, you know, anti-hauls, or the worst products you tried, or your top 5 favorite foundations for summer. Like, post different types of videos, see what people like and which ones are doing better, and then focus on that type of content and go from there. Also, I just want to say that my opinion is not the only opinion out there, and there's other people that probably have way better advice than me. I'm just giving you guys information based on my personal experiences. This next question is, what equipment do you need to do social media? So the bare necessities for social media, like doing it as your job, is a phone. That's pretty much all you need. You can take pictures on your phone, you can film videos on your phone, you can make TikToks on your phone, you can edit videos on your phone, you can edit photos on your phone, you post from your phone. Everything can be done on your cell phone. If you have an iPhone, you're good to go. That's the bare minimum you need. Literally anybody with a phone can do social media. Is that what I use for everything? No. I use my camera, I use my laptop, you know, I had to buy SD cards, chargers, extra batteries, a tripod, lights, you know, all kinds of things, but you don't need any of that. That's just, it makes life a lot easier and it makes creating content a lot easier, but you don't need it to start with. So yeah, you literally just need your phone. Would starting a beauty lifestyle type channel be too much at 38 years old? Absolutely not. I think that would be so awesome. If you want to do it, literally do it. I wanted to make a YouTube channel since I started watching YouTube in like 2010. I didn't make a YouTube channel until 2015. I didn't post my first video until 2015. And I thought it was too late. I was like, oh god, like I'm already like late to the game. Like I finally got the courage to do it and now I'm too late. But I wasn't too late, and nobody is too late. There are so many people out there who watch different types of content and prefer different things. And there was literally a place for every single person to be on social media making content for others. You know, you just have to have the dedication, the time, and be patient to stick with it and promote yourself and network and all of that. But I think it's really cool because a lot of people associate social media with like Gen Z or like the younger, you know, kids. And technically, I think I am considered Gen Z. I was born in 1997, which I think is the first year of Gen Z. But you know, I'm 25 and I started posting videos when I was 18, and I have viewers that are 45, 30, 35, 60, 18, 16. I have, me being 25, I have viewers of all kinds of different age ranges. Actually on YouTube I can see the breakdown of like, most of my viewers are from like 18 to 38 or something like that. And it might even be like 18 to like 45 is like the majority of my viewership. And it's cool watching people that are your age and that are into the same things that you are, but it's also cool watching people that are older than you. I watch some people that are younger than me, and it's just more variety out there. So it's definitely not too late. Do it if you want to do it. It was the best decision that I made as far as, you know, a hobby or career goes, and it could also be your best decision. My camera battery is about to die because I've been talking too much, so I'm gonna go change it and I will be right back. And we are back. Moving on to the next question. Would you ever do a collab with someone from Orlando? You know, I was thinking about it, but I don't think so. And I don't think I would ever do a collab with someone from Orlando. You know, it just like why? Like why? I have a lot of people asking how lucrative is social media. You know, is your income always steady? Which I kind of already addressed that it's not. This person said, personal, but does your social media pay more than what you would make as a nurse? So a lot of people want to know how much money I make, and I'm a very curious person as well. I'm obviously not going to tell you exactly how much money I make, and it does change from month to month, but it's not super steady income. There are patterns and trends, but you know, it's not necessarily a reliable income like I mentioned. But you know, I do make a full-time income doing this. I, you know, make enough money to support myself as an individual, and it's not like I'm out here making millions. I feel like people see me and they assume, oh, she makes $300,000 a year, or she makes $1 million a year, and that's not the case, like not even close. And there are people on social media that do make that much money, but people like me who, you know, I get, you know, I'm so thankful for the views that I get, the subscribers that I have, but I still consider myself a small influencer, content creator, YouTuber, whatever you want to say. It's not like, you know, I'm not out here like Laura Lee or Jaclyn Hill, or, you know, not to say I don't know how much money they make, but I would assume they make more than me. But yeah, it's good money. It's a lot of work. I enjoy what I do, so maybe that's why it's so worth it to me, but it's, you know, I'm not out here making millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. So yeah, it's because some months I make more than I would as a nurse, some months I probably make less, but you know, I make enough money. I'm happy with being able to support myself and contribute to my boyfriend and I's lives, and yeah, at least with our lifestyle, which is a pretty, you know, subtle laid-back lifestyle. We are, you know, comfortable. We're not rich or anything like that, but it's good. It's good money, and it's fun, and that's what's important. And you know, I make enough to pay my bills and have a little bit extra to do fun things, like maybe go to Disney once or twice a year, or get to shop the Sephora sale, stuff like that. The next question is about Jarvis. Jarvis is my boyfriend, if you didn't know, and they said, does Jarvis get annoyed with the constant camera / cell phone use? And the answer to that is no. He completely understands and respects my job. He knows that, you know, I have to set time aside to film videos. I have to sit in bed on my computer for hours at a time editing. I have to film TikToks, post on Instagram, respond to emails. I'm on my phone a lot, and I know that. I'm on my computer a lot as well, but he is as well. You know, he's on his computer all day working. He's working from home right now. His company, I think they're like, kind of, like some people are kind of back in the office, some people are just full-time at home, but Jarvis is still basically full-time at home, which has been amazing because YouTube is a super lonely job and it sucks being by yourself all the time. You know, it's definitely, it's an interesting concept, and I feel like in like 10 or 20 years there will be like studies on people that make YouTube videos and how they're like, you know, just like the psychology of it all, because right now as I'm filming this, I feel like I'm having a conversation with someone. Like in my head, I am talking to someone. Like I visualize that I'm talking to someone, and I know that someone's gonna be listening to me and hearing the words that I'm saying, comprehending the words that I'm saying. But at this very moment, the only person that can hear what I'm saying is myself and Poncho, who's sitting in the room with me, my dog. So it's weird talking to yourself. Everyone talks to themselves, right? You have conversations in your head all the time. But I literally talk to myself hours at a time, several hours a day, you know, sometimes every day of the week. And so it's weird that I talk to myself like I'm talking to somebody else, you know? And I'm interested to know how that, you know, what people are gonna hypothesize about, like the difference between people that talk to themselves out loud for hours a day versus people with real social interaction that, you know, talk to others all day, every day. So it'll be interesting to see if any scientific studies come out in the next decade or so. I feel like I got really deep with that, like talking about psychology and stuff. But I'm gonna try this powder out from Ofra. This is the Pure Glow finishing powder in the shade Light. It looks like a highlighty type powder. It says it's a finishing powder, but it definitely has a glow, so I'm gonna use this as a highlighter today and see how I like it because it's really, really pretty. Someone asked, to be full-time on YouTube, do you need to make the majority of your money from ad monetization or sponsorships? And the truth is, it could be either. For me personally, the majority of my income comes from ad monetization and affiliate codes and commissions. Those are my top two sources of income. I do make some money from sponsorships, but I rarely take sponsorships. I only take a sponsorship if it's something I truly feel passionate about and it's a brand that I feel passionate about and want to work with. And so for me, sponsorships are not a large portion of my income, but I feel, based on my personal speculation and what I've heard, that the larger influencers, the ones with millions of subscribers who probably make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on YouTube, a huge portion, if not a majority of their income is from sponsorships. So for me, it's not. I feel like for smaller content creators, sponsorships is not the biggest portion. And again, I am only speaking from my personal experience. I don't know anybody else's situation, but just from what I've experienced and my assumption, I would say sponsorships are probably a majority of your income if you have a lot more subscribers than, or views or whatever it is, than myself. We're gonna try out the Bad Gal Bang mascara. I have not used this since high school, so yeah, it's time for me to open up a new mascara. So we're gonna do it. I feel like this wand looks different than I remember. I thought it was like a bristly wand. This is like a rubber wand. Well, we'll see how this goes. The next question is, how long did it take you? Oh my god, I messed up. I shouldn't have tried to talk while putting mascara on. 1 second. What was the question? I honestly forgot. Oh, how long did it take for you to start making money through YouTube/social media? It took me a while. I started my YouTube channel in 2015. I posted my first video April 2015, and that was when I graduated high school. I was too afraid to post YouTube videos while I was in high school because even though, you know, 2015 is less than 10 years ago, oh my goodness, that scared me. Poncho never barks, so even though 2015 was less than 10 years ago, the perception of social media has changed so much in that time, and I feel like it's a lot more accepted, a lot more normal to post on social media, a lot more accepted than it was when I was in high school. So I waited until I graduated. I made my first paycheck, I think in 2018, or 2017 maybe, but I would meet the, like, you know, minimum requirement like once every couple months, which was like, I think it was like $100 at the time, so I would make like $100 every like 2 months. You know, just, I don't know that that's an exact number, I'm just kind of giving you an estimate. This is a very clumpy mascara. But then I was in nursing school and I started posting 5 days a week, and then I started making like a couple $100 every single month. And then I went from making $200 a month to December 2018, which was when I won that Jaclyn Hill contest, which is really funny because it wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't like a social media contest like, say, Instant Influencer. I just happened to be, you know, on YouTube trying to make, you know, YouTube like my hobby, and I wanted to pursue it as a career. And I won that contest, and I had so much content uploaded on my channel, and I was in the middle of Vlogmas when that happened. So, you know, I got really lucky with that, and that made a huge difference in my YouTube career, and I don't know where I would be if that hadn't happened. But initially, you know, I was at, say, I think I was at like 3,000 subscribers when I won that contest. And then by January, I was, I think, at close to 50,000 in a month. Subscribers, not money. I wish I made $50,000 a month. But you know, December 2018 was a huge month for me. It was the holidays. My video that I posted that month, that's still my #1 video as far as views go. It was the haul of everything that I got while in Tampa, and I think it has like 600,000 views, and that's still my most viewed video. And so December was a great month paycheck wise, and then, you know, it went drastically lower because now we're in January, and just advertising is different in January. My views were not the same because I didn't have a video go viral with 600,000 views. But since December 2018, I have received consistent paychecks. I haven't missed a month of a paycheck, if that makes sense. Like, I've always hit the minimum of YouTube paychecks since that happened. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't really, it's weird. It's a weird job. It's a weird concept. I still don't even completely understand it, but, you know, things just change so often that it's like, you gotta keep up with knowing what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. I actually watched a video by Robbie D. Christie, and it was about like the beauty community on YouTube and stuff. And she was talking about how when she started, you know, videos longer than 5 minutes like weren't a thing. Like, you had to get what you had to say done in 5 minutes. And then it switched to like, if your video is not even like, if it's not at least 30 minutes long, why are you even posting it? Like, this type of thing. And then it went back to 10 minutes, and, you know, it all over the place. And now you have super short form content with TikTok, and now it's like, oh, like, what is next for YouTube? Is it gonna be, you know, is it gonna be right to post 5-minute videos again, 10-minute videos? You know, are longer videos the way to go? Like, do we go completely opposite of TikTok and post hour-long videos? Like, what are we supposed to do? So it'll be interesting to see how things change within the next couple years with TikTok being so popular right now. But I don't make money from TikTok. I don't make money from Instagram or Twitter. The only monetized platform that I have is YouTube. And actually, I think Instagram is kind of trying some things out, kind of how TikTok does. So we'll see where that goes. But as of now, I only like get paid from YouTube as far as like a social media app goes. But, you know, I make a commission when I talk about bling brushes and someone uses my code or my link. I make a commission when people use my Ofer Cosmetics code, and they might see that code on TikTok, or they might see that code on Instagram or Twitter, but Instagram doesn't pay me that money. Oprah pays me that money, or Bling Brushes pays me that money. Alright, you guys, so that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I need to stop doing videos where I'm trying to talk to you guys while doing my makeup, because It never turns out well. Like, I always spend like 4 hours filming the video and I talk way too much. I go through like 3 camera batteries and I don't know, I'm not good at multitasking. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I loved everything that I tried. I can't wait to use these products more. I feel kind of weird about the mascara. I feel like it needs to kind of dry out some. It's pretty clumpy and very lengthening, but love the lip. This is from Tarte, the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Cherry Blossom. I love this. It's like minty and coconutty at the same time. It's such a pretty color. Love the eyeshadow, love the O for highlighter, love the primer. I love everything. It's great. The mascara is my only like, I don't know how I feel about this yet, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you got some good information from this video. I know I was talking a lot and rambling a lot, but this is, you know, take what I said lightly. I don't know what's best for you and your channel and your social media. I can only give you advice or, you know, kind of let you guys know my thoughts based on my own personal experiences, but everyone's thoughts and experiences are different. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, all the products that I used will be linked down below in the description box. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.